Don't forget, lsnasty.com, get entered to win brown sugar. Guys, I see the comments every time I do a giveaway. They're like, man, I wish I got entered to win that thing. It could be you that's winning, but you can't win if you're not entered. lsnasty.com. First link in the description below. Let's turn off the noisemakers here. We got a banger video for you guys today. It is 2,000 degrees in here, but we don't care. We got Scott in the house. Scott, it's been a while since you've been on camera. You been doing out riding motorcycles in the rain?
Today, yeah, absolutely.
Matt here wearing a small block Ford Nasty shirt as we're tearing apart a small block. And we got David here wearing the black sheep shirt because that's the OG. Alright, here we can do a David, what motor are we working on here?
I think if you get this one, we can probably...
The Red Lobster.
Let's go take a look.
A lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
Insert picture. Insert picture of the clear view.
Oh yeah, insert picture of Clearview, yeah.
That's what kind of sparked all this.
So, you guys saw us working on this thing, and then I think the last you saw was the pan. We took the pan off, and the pan didn't look good, and we said we got to pull the motor. So when we started pulling things apart, which honestly, if you're going to buy a race car and intend to race it competitively, you probably should pull it all the way apart and go through it and do stuff to your liking. There were some things here that, you know, the starter wire being extremely way too small, you got to start the car to race. That failure really pissed me off. Everything in the harness is grounded to one cylinder head. You can't do that. There were some fittings that had issues, just some layout stuff that had issues, and then obviously the motor was crashed. So we got Matt here. Matt builds a bunch of motors with us here. TCAM always does machine work. We have so many projects, right? TCAM does all the machine work on everything. You guys know TCAM Performance, the black sheep motor, over 330 passes on that. Just a true testament to how badass their machine work, their quality is. So we have the guys up at TCAM assemble some motors. Sometimes they'll do the machine work and we'll bring it back here and assemble it. Scott's assembled some motors here for us. Matt's assembled some motors. So we have so many. We have many different varieties of what we do. When we go up there with our race motors and stuff like this, oftentimes we'll tear them down just to expedite the process. They're extremely busy up there. We keep a couple slots, just like I do at the chassis shop, or just like I do at HDR Innovations wiring. You know, I get myself on the schedule before I even have anything, just so I have some availability. And if the spot comes up, you know, if my time comes on the calendar up at TCAM, I got something laying around here that they could do some work on. So we pulled the small block Ford out of the Red Lobster. If you guys don't know small block Fords, they are RTV monsters. We have a cock gun right there. That's from the last time we put a motor together. That was a small block Ford. You literally
They definitely used a whole tube on this thing.
Oh yeah, they use on this. They didn't use gray RTV.
Right stuff.
Right stuff.
Yeah.
Do not.
It's actually the wrong stuff.
Yeah, it's
Don't.
the wrong stuff for the job.
Don't, unless you hate the person you're selling this motor to or whoever's picking it up. Do not use right stuff. As you can see here, they're just getting the cylinder head off.
But we're trying.
If you look in here, you will see a nice glittery valley. Not supposed to look like that. It is not. That is not good. So
Glitter is only good for strippers.
Not motors.
Not motors, strippers.
There are here. You guys are the motor experts. I'm not. What do we find so far, just in the early stages of teardown on this?
Broken valve springs.
Problems.
Broken retainers. 3 different kind of keepers so far. The hard block was not mixed correctly, so it never hardened. So now it's kind of like...
They're talking about filling the block. So
yeah.
like the black sheep, we fill the block with concrete. They tried to do that on this, but now it's just got dust in there.
Yeah, strengthens the... it adds more rigidity to the block in the head, and
look at that.
yeah, so that you should be able to do that. You should. That should be hard, hence the name hard block. So it's kind of like epoxy grout. If you mix it correctly, then it hardens up hard as a rock.
That's terrible. And we're not talking shit, right? But also, if this is what you do and you get exposed, I'm sorry, but come on.
That ain't doing shit for the motor.
No. Oh, you got some sludge in there.
Got some battery material. Here, let me get my my head bolt removal tool.
Try this stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Look at Matt getting the head bolt out of there. Why is this a thing?
Okay, so the cylinder heads are pretty old. They're from 2002. So they've had some miles, but you guys can see here, I don't know if you can zoom in and see this good enough. You see how has a large indentation? It's not supposed to be like that. What's happened is the washer has started to collapse this hole. You see how it's cracked right there?
Ooh.
Yeah, so the washer's collapsed this, and what's happened whenever it collapses it, the material squishes in. When it does that, it basically grabs a hold of that stud and it doesn't want to come off. So this, to be repaired correctly, this will have to be machined out and hat washers have to be installed. But we're kind of, this is where the hard decisions are made. You got some old heads, they've been repaired several times. It needs new valve springs, maybe some valves, new retainers. You got
Is it got like a mini hoop or an O-ring?
It's O-ringed on the
It's O-ring.
Yeah, the block's O-ring, but it's, you know, it's just kind of standard. So it's like when you start getting into that, it's, do you spend $3,000 or $4,000 having these heads repaired and fixed and new valve train, or do you spend a little bit more and just get a brand new set of heads that aren't 25 years old?
Whatever heads we get, they better work with the turbo kit I just modified.
Well, I mean, any canted valve head, so like D3, SC1, Blue Thunders, well, I don't know, the intake would be different on those.
As long as the hot side, the exhaust stays the same, I'll tolerate it.
The headers.
The headers. In the header location.
Yes.
Other than that, I will not tolerate it. What's up with this big dish, too? That's very unlike us. You can tell they ran on gasoline at some point, huh?
Yeah, low compression.
Well, they either run it on gasoline or the valve guy's leaking enough to put oil in it.
Where did your soft block remover go? Oh, here it is. Here, David, look at this. Look at this. You gotta love it.
Yeah, we probably pressure wash all that out of there. Hard block is good. You can take a stock block and really increase the rigidity of the block.
Almost kind of
but
harder
on this, it's not doing
but
anything.
one almost made it.
What, I mean, talk to me about the crank here. First,
I don't know yet.
Well, they left the bolts in it instead of having studs, but these are the ones from Dart, so.
look at all the right stuff on there.
So the bearing's still
No, look at
there.
the front one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not completely gone, which is amazing to me. I think the main is broken. We'll find out when we pull that cap off. I really honestly think it spun the center main.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, what?
I think it spun the center main bearing. Because the parting line is up here on top right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it should be right here.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think, and the parting line is still matched up. So I really think it spun. I think you spun the main in the block.
Oh, hold on. I didn't. Kevin Mullins spun the main.
It's your fault, Kevin.
Kevin Mullins, you bastard out here spinning my main. You know what? Kevin's like a little slow in the shop next week. Let me spin the main on this one.
All right, I think it. Yeah.
All right, let's jerk. You want to just pop that off,
Pop
and then
that
we can
cap
jerk
off.
her off. So.
Yeah.
I was gonna run this, by the way.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
I told him not to, and he's like, "It'll be okay. There's no way that's the bearing material." I said,
No.
Hey, no, it was one of those things that was like, I was like, right now, it could be a little problem, but if we run it, it could turn into a big problem.
I'm all for the Speedmaster block in this.
Shout out to Milwaukee. We shout them out all the time. But.
Yeah, Milwaukee,
Oh, also,
honestly.
We're still waiting for the sponsor.
Our,
dude,
our
look-
largest sponsorship. If you guys haven't done it lately, go into the Play Store or and download
Raid Shadow Legends.
Shadow Legends. It's a pay to play where you can be any kind of creature you want to be.
This just got weird.
Yeah, no. Honestly, though, Milwaukee, I see your reps at Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever always stacking the stuff up, and I'm in there just spending that. Look, I got a Milwaukee toolbox. Are you kidding me? I'm that dedicated. You guys need to hit me up. Dude, look at this. This is impressive.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Go way down.
Yeah, it spun the center main.
What
Yeah,
makes it spin a main?
It's a non-center counter way to crank out buzz.
So it does that from like this?
Crankshaft does this.
I need a.
You know what? Ryobi, hit us up. If the bearing starts to fail because there's some, like the oil got messed up.
I think that it had so much thrust pressure that it got against the bearing, and then all the methanol in there too, and
like
everything.
The oil shit.
You gotta think we're running this thing on like a 90-10% mix of methanol and oil. 90% methanol.
Oh, put it on that.
Well, we started out. Hold on. We started out with 50 weight oil, and we ended up with 21 weight oil.
Oh no, it's like 0. The amount of oil, it looked like we were draining the fuel tank when we were draining the.
This should help.
Nope, just take the expansion off.
Yep, that'll help. See, Milwaukee's so badass that you just get another gun out, and then the bolts come out on their own.
Those bolts were so scared.
Get the other screwdriver. I'll pop that cap off real easy. Oh, it's loose. It definitely spun it.
Sheesh!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But also, okay, this could be it. We're not saying that it could be the crank or anything. This could be a 100% assembly error from the because we.
Oh, I mean, look at where
we found some stuff that was very questionable. So
race cars aren't for everyone.
no, I mean it could have had there could be a wide variety of things that caused it, but I'm thinking if we check all the rods and everything else was looking good and that's the only one that spun, we weren't even really running this thing that hard. I'm thinking probably
30 pounds of boost.
Yeah, well, you didn't run it. You shipped it like what, 7,500, 8,000?
Oh yeah,
like, not even.
Is that honed? You just honed that sucker?
No,
oversized bearing?
No,
that's the block.
Yeah, well, the bearing doesn't really work that way. It works like.
I mean, as long as the top of the block is not eat up really bad, it's definitely fixable. You can cut the cap, line hone it, and they have to put a cap on it, but you know, that's all. Just want them to get tore down, see how bad that bore is.
Oh, so we could have a paperweight here.
Oh,
like our potential for paperweight is increasing.
Very large at the moment.
Yeah, because the oversized bearings are designed for smaller journal, not larger.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
It depends. Like I said, you put a cap on. It just depends on.
Dude, hear me out though.
It depends on how bad this is.
If it's messed up, right, we just literally cram it all back together right now tonight.
Turbo Bullet.
Sell it on Turbo Bullet.
Yeah.
Someone else's problem.
Yeah.
No, that's what everyone else does.
You guys will never see this video.
No.
That's what we're gonna do because they keep doing it to me.
All right, we need another.
Revenge.
We need another table or cart or something for all these rods and pistons.
Oh, what about the bottom half of this?
That'll work.
Sure.
I'll get that.
You got a 7/16?
I'm what you call the LS Nasty problem solver. Right there. This is a problem. We have to
LS
solve it.
Nasty problem creator.
Oh yeah, it's welded to the crank.
Me and Scott.
Look.
Oh yeah?
It's welded. Hey, Matt, look.
Oh yeah.
She's welded right onto the crankshaft.
So me and Scott had our doubts, so we started to turn it over. Did I just see it move?
It's welded to the crank.
Yeah. So we had our doubts because we took all the rockers off and it was still hard to turn, so that's never a good sign.
Mind you, there was 2 broken springs, retainers messed up, a bunch of stuff messed up in the heads.
I got John's metric tools are stout, but the
I know the numbers, not the fractions. That's how I am, whole numbers guy.
7/16 to 11.
We're still learning that.
11, but it was very tight.
It's got nice rods in it.
Yeah.
Your MGPs?
Yeah.
Are they GRP or MGP? I think they're GRPs.
I think MBG.
That's what I was when I saw that, I was like, ugh.
CV, do you have one, Mason?
Yeah.
Here, give me that. I'll mess with this guy. Can I drop this on the ground or it'll mess the bolt up?
Yeah, don't do that.
Trash.
Shit. Sheesh.
Not too bad. Not great, but not
I have a feeling we're probably gonna find one that's like. Here,
Oh, that looks good. We can reuse that.
No, we can't.
You want a tool? Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Bunch of I mean, when you spin one like that, the trash gonna go everywhere. So.
Do you think all that stuff we saw in the pan was that?
No.
It was all of it.
I'm with
John,
John.
there's no way all that was from this motor. All right, you found some.
Yeah, I think those are a little tight. Go ahead and knock that one out.
Nice piston though.
Yeah. I think so. One, two, four. Is that good? That's not a JE number.
There we go.
Fuck.
That's why I shook it a minute ago. I said,
Oh no.
I said, these are the ones that are stuck. Yeah, that rod's toast. And the green.
All right, so I'm
man.
starting to think that they just didn't check the bearing clearance when they put it together.
Oh yeah. She's beat flat.
Damn, look how much wider it is right there.
She was getting pounded. Oh boy. Catch it. Yep. Don't really got to worry about hurting that rod.
Oh no, that rod is gonna end up in someone's order. In the mail to you, hanging on your wall. It's what we call wall art.
Makes a good paper towel holder.
LS Nasty, home of the $30,000 paperweights.
You know, you joke, but I've tore apart more junk motors than I ever wanted to here.
So this is the home of the junk motor.
Okay.
Matt, what are you doing?
Okay, I get the bad rap around here. I literally just bought the $24 with my discount at Advanced Auto. Look at this. Would you look at this? Just
Matt,
look
what
at
did
this.
you do?
John's like, why are you always breaking my
Matt,
Chinese bullshit
Matt.
tools?
Oh, Matt's like,
Matt.
let me put the Milwaukee on there. On, I bet you
luckily-
have it on Div
No,
3
we don't have that
too.
either.
Listen, Milwaukee, damn ratchet. Hey, oh wait. Hold on.
Oh yeah, hold on. I got hold on.
There's one over there.
I distinctly remember breaking the last one and going, wow, this thing was junk. And then John's like, hey, let me go buy another one.
Hey, return it, warranty.
Okay, so I want to tell you guys something. If you have ever read the instructions on an ATI dampener, it says that you're supposed to check the clearance, and if it's incorrect, you're supposed to hone it with a ball hone.
Not home.
That was not honed. Like 2JZ's, world's worst. Like I've seen people break pullers and stallers and everything. So always check your crank clearance and set it up right.
Oh, we gotta take the whole front cover off. This is why I hate a damn small block Ford. Because you gotta do it like.
Damn, I hate when you don't have to take the front cover off of LS to pull the crank out.
No, the first thing you do is take the front cover off with the timing chain.
Well, we would have took this off for the first thing, but we didn't have a puller.
Scott, don't you believe the LS is better?
LS is a small block Ford.
We're not doing this.
You asked the wrong person in the room.
Moment of truth. Here we are. Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. How's the thrust?
Actually, I mean, it rubbed it, but what happened is it spun the. I bet money when you ask Kevin, he's going to tell you that the crank whipped around and grabbed the bearing. Now, if it had a lot more bearing clearance in it, it'd have been fine.
After seeing the main caps how loose they were, I bet the main cap moved.
I bet you the damn. I
see-
bet you the bearing clearance was tight as crap in it.
Yeah, so you see micro welding here on the where the main cap sits on the block. So in the main caps, these registers, it should fit tight, and these things were loose. Yeah.
chunk of that missing. But with the crank polish.
Shaft Tech can fix that.
All right, now what kind of crank is it?
I think it's Cali's.
Pretty sure it's a Cali's.
The 136108.
Oh yeah, Magnum. Hey, that's not terrible there.
That's what I said. It's
You could cut these, line hone it.
What do you do about the caps just being clapped?
Just new caps. Cut it. So you just need to ask Kevin.
Like this is, but
So you just need to ask Kevin how much is it going to cost to repair it versus how much is a new block.
yeah,
that is an extremely valid question.
yeah.
Because you end up
Like the question is,
$2,500 of machine work for $3,000. You know, I don't know. I haven't bought a Iron Eagle in a while, but I used to get them for like $2,800.
Shelby block.
I know a guy that.
Why you
can
want to
get
go
'em.
backwards?
Yeah, if anybody needs a Shelby block, hit me up.
But on the real though, we do have some things for sale. I got a Aviate big block oil pan, which is for sale. I got that in the other room, extremely nice. I got a daily, Matt, is this a 4-stage or it's a 3-stage with a scavenge section? 1, 2, 3, well 4.
I'm gonna guess.
So it's a daily 4-stage.
Yeah.
Dry sump, oil pump, and I got the dry sump tank to go with it.
Nice Peterson
Whatever
tank.
this thing is.
No. Yeah. So a 5-stage pump. So four scavenge stage and 1 pressure stage.
Yeah, 5-stage pump. I got an Aviate big block oil pan, and here I'll show you that. And then we got that. So if you guys want a dry sump setup, you guys can hit me up. I could sell it separately. I'd like to keep the pump and the tank together. But if you got a big block and you want a dry sump pan, here, walk with me. I'll show you guys where I keep this pan too.
Oh god, are we making the climb?
Huh?
Oh, we're not making the climb.
No, not making the
I
climb.
thought we were climbing a mountain right now.
I keep this one easily accessible. I keep it under my shelf of cleaning products for God knows what reason. But should I take it out the bag?
No, you can fit through everything. It's not
Badass Aviate big block.
custom oil pan.
Yeah, this sucker is bad to the bone. So message me if you guys are interested in this stuff. Dude, I just got it laying around. I'm to the point now where I just have so much shit. It's all like high dollar race stuff though. I don't have any like stock LS blocks or like a F-body oil pan or nothing like that. I got all nice shit. So hit me up if you guys are interested in this. That's probably gonna wrap up today's video. Hey, listen.
Yeah, we're
That's
listening.
power. That's power.
That V6 Mustang right there, boy.
See that car right behind David? Yep. That guy? It could be yours. And it won't be like this. It'll be like turnkey, drive it, go have fun, pull some wheelies, do some burnouts. You can win that at lsnasty.com. Every dollar you spend is entered to win. So go to lsnasty.com, get entered to win, and you could be riding home in your 84 Cutlass Turbo LS Power Glide Holley EFI 94mm turbo. Hell yeah.
Billet Specialties.
Hell yeah. S60 rear end.
Sheesh.